Hello and welcome. Welcome to class number 35. Yes! Oh, we are progressing. I'm enjoying this class. I'm smiling a lot because, first, I like to teach. Second, the feedback we're getting from students is very good. People are learning. ¿Será posible? The people are learning. ¿Será posible que mi labor de frutos? Okay. I see the fruits of my labor. Okay, but now it's time to get to work. It's time to work. It's my turn to work and it's your turn to pay attention. Your turn to work is after the class and before the class. And tonight, during the middle of the night, tomorrow morning, you need to work with the English language. But right now, I want your undivided attention. Quiero tu atención completa. Es curioso, en inglés decimos sin dividirla. I want your undivided attention, and it's time to unbutton your cuffs. These are cuffs. It's time to unbutton your cuffs and roll up your sleeves. Arremangarse para trabajar duro. First, you roll up your sleeves, and after rolling up, fijaos, gerundio después de preposición. After es una preposición. After rolling up your sleeves, then you get down to work. Seriously. Serious people learn English more quickly than lazy or silly people. Okay? Silly significa tonto, pero no significa tonto de intelecto. Lo contrario de silly is serious. Silly is tonto como lo contrario de serio. Stupid is tonto como that's the opposite of intelligent, but silly no. So don't be frivolous, don't be silly, don't be lazy. Don't be cynical. Los cínicos no caben aquí. And don't be proud. Los soberbios tampoco. Humildad. La humildad se exige para aprender rápido. Ya hay tiempo para ser soberbio más tarde, pero ahora os pido humildad y a estudiar y codos y a remangarse. Roll up your sleeves and let's start on camera number 1. Okay. Are you as tall as I am? Are you as intelligent as I am? Are you as old as I am? Are you as heavy as I am? Are you as crazy as I am? Can you teach English as well as I do? Am I do? Can you teach English as well as I can or as well as I do? Is this cup as big as the cups you have at home? Is Madrid as big as Tokyo? Is Tokyo as big as Mexico City? Is Mexico as rich as Luxembourg? Is the United States as big as China? No, it's not. The biggest country in the world in area is Russia. The second biggest is Canada. The third biggest is China, and the fourth biggest is the United States. Now, in population, the biggest country in the world is China. The second biggest is India. So India isn't as big as China. India isn't as big as China in population. And India isn't as big as China in area either. And India isn't as big as China in gross domestic product, Producto Interior Bruto, either. China is bigger than India in all three categories. Now, the third biggest country in the world in population is the United States, 305 million people. But the United States isn't as big as India in population, and it isn't as big as China in population. It's smaller than both of those two countries. But the United States is bigger than both in gross domestic product. In fact, the United States is bigger than both together, put together, in gross domestic product. So it's clear, it's a question of productivity. The 305 million people produce more than the 2,000 million, or bien 2 billion people between China and India, incluso más, 2.2 billion or 2.3 billion people in China and India. So it's a question of economic development and historical reasons, okay? So the United States isn't as big as China in area, por los pelos, but it's much bigger in gross domestic product. Okay? Portugal isn't as big as Spain. Portugal isn't as big as Spain in area. And it isn't as big as Spain in gross domestic product either. Okay? Portugal isn't as rich as Spain. Portugal isn't as interesting, in my opinion, as Spain. But Portugal is an interesting country, but it's not. Fijaos, estoy diciendo it isn't, y a veces it's not. Son intercambiables. It's not as interesting, in my opinion, as Spain, although I like Portugal very much. It's a very interesting country. Portugal is bigger than Albania. Albania isn't as big as Portugal. Albania is smaller than Portugal. It's not as big as Portugal. All right? And me, I'm not as important as the president of Spain. And I'm not as important as the president of the Community of Madrid. And I'm not as important as the president of the United States. And I'm not as important as many people in this country and in other countries. I'm not as important. But for my family, I'm more important than the president of Spain. So importance is a relative thing. All right? Is Spain as important as England in industry? No, it's not. Is Spain as strong as Germany in industry? No, it's not. Is Germany as strong as Spain in agriculture? No, it's not. Spain is stronger than Germany in agriculture. Is Germany as strong as Spain in tourism? No, it's not. Germany isn't as strong as Spain in tourism. Fijaos que como en inglés decimos los ismos. Ism. Se escribe ISM, pero imaginad que hay una A en medio. Ism. Tourism. Communism. Capitalism. Mechanism. Okay? Tourism. Germany isn't as strong as Spain in tourism, and Germany isn't as strong as Spain in agriculture. But Spain isn't as strong as Germany in industry, and Spain isn't as strong as Germany in general economic power. Germany is a very strong country economically, and Spain is too, but Spain isn't as strong as Germany in economic power. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes after our next teacher.
Thank you, Richard. Muchísimas gracias, Richard. Hello, soy Hannah. ¿Qué tal? We're here again to practice and repeat what Richard has just explained. So I hope you're ready. Espero que estéis preparados, porque vamos a repasar la clase anterior. All right? Pero primero saludamos a my special guest and my special student today, Jermaine. Hello, Jermaine.
Hello, Hannah.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Great, good. We're going to review the previous class.
All
¿Vale?
right.
Repasamos la clase anterior. Empezando con los números. We're going to dictate numbers. So, go ahead and
Okay.
take your little board. Y también
All right.
vosotros en casa hay que coger un poco de papel y boli para escribir los números. Empezamos.
Okay.
56,780. Repito. 56,780.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. What's wrong here? ¿Qué falta aquí? ¿Qué falta ahí con el número? ¿Es un puntito?
¿Yo sí?
Oh, no, no, no. 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 Bueno, eso sería como si fueran dólares, pero no. Entonces quitamos eso.
Okay.
Pero quiero decir, entre después del 6 hay que poner una coma y no un puntito.
Ah, sí.
Exacto, hay que poner un coma.
¿sí?
No, después del 6. Abajo, abajo.
Ah, abajo.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Y quita el 00 después.
Vale.
Exacto. Eso es. Ok, so remember, hay que poner esa coma después cuando tenemos 1000. right?
Okay.
1000 o más de 1000, hay que poner that comma. No un puntito, porque el puntito es para decimales. Decimales. So
Vale.
it's very important. Siguiente. 217,318. A ver,
Wow.
repito. 217,318. Okay, let's see. Ah, muy bien. Good. So, repeat the number.
217,318.
Okay, repeat. 300 and.
318.
Okay, very good. So remember, cuando decimos 100 and, conectamos esas dos palabras para que sea una sola al oído. So 217,318. Y también la diferencia entre 18 y 80. ¿Dónde ponemos el énfasis? 18. 18. Y para
18.
80 ponemos el énfasis en la primera sílaba. 80. 80. Okay, so repeat 18. Repeat 18.
18.
Good, 18.
Okay.
18.
18.
Ahora 80.
80.
Muy bien. 80, más fuerte.
80.
80. Good, very
Okay.
good. En la primera sílaba, 80. Okay, muy bien. All right, next. We're going to review la segunda parte, que es, are you as tall as Rudy Fernandez?
No, I'm not as tall as Rudy Fernandez.
Very good. No, I'm not as tall as Rudy Fernandez. As tall as. Remember, as al principio y as después del adjetivo, como una pareja. As tall as. Muy bien. Are you as intelligent as your brother?
No, I'm not intelligent.
As?
I'm not as intelligent as my brother.
Okay, muy bien. So remember, as intelligent as. Okay, muy bien. Are you as rich as Bill Gates?
No, I'm not as rich as Bill Gates.
Muy bien. No, I'm not as rich as Bill Gates. Are you as old as your sister?
No, I'm not as old as my sister.
Okay, very good. Okay. Are you as intelligent as your sister?
Yes, I'm as intelligent as my sister.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay, are you as hungry as me?
Yes, I'm as hungry as you.
Okay, good, because I'm very hungry right
Yeah,
now.
me too.
Okay, great. Next, is Spain as big as the United States?
No, Spain is not as big as the United States.
Okay, good. Repeat. No.
No, Spain
Spain.
is not as big as the United States.
Okay, bien. Okay, pero lo
Yeah.
has oído, ¿verdad? ¿Qué ha dicho Jermaine? Jermaine ha dicho Spain. Spain, no, Spain. La palabra empieza por S, como serpientes. No, no metemos ahí la E, lo que lo llamo la E fantasma. Spain, no, Spain, directamente con la S, Spain. Muy bien, ok, bien, lo has cogido, ¿no? Ok, now, can you play tennis as well as Rafa Nadal?
No, I can't play tennis as well as Rafa Nadal.
Ok, bien, aquí usamos el adverbio. As well as, aquí adverbio. Ok, can you cook as well as your mother?
Yes, I can cook as well as my mother.
Ok, wow, impresionante. Impressive. Ok, bien. Can you play football as well as Zidane?
No, I can't play football as well as Zidane.
Okay, good. Can you speak English as well as me?
No, I can speak English
English?
as well as you.
Ok, muy bien. You will. Pronto.
Someday.
Sí. Ok, bien. Y también vosotros en casa, algún día. Pues os paso con Richard. Bye.
Okay, we're back. All right, do you think it's time to start? Did you think it was time to start 5 minutes ago? No, because you were with another teacher. But now it's time to start with me. So, do you think it's a good idea to change to camera 1? Or do you think it's better for me to continue with camera 2 here? I think it's a good idea to continue with camera 2, but I can't. So I have to change to camera 1. 1, 2, 3, change. All right. I thought it was a good idea to continue with camera 2, but let's stay here. Okay. Do you think the President of the United States is intelligent? Yeah? Do you think the President, the current President of the United States, is intelligent? Did you think he was intelligent 1 year ago? And the first time you saw him on television, the first time, do you remember the first time you saw? Do you remember the first time you saw the current President of the United States on television? Did you think he was intelligent? Did you think he was going to become the president? Okay. What did you think? Oh, well, when the first time I saw him, I thought he was too young to be the president, because the first time I saw him, he was 45. Okay. And I thought he was too young. And I thought he wasn't prepared. Now he's the president. Is he prepared to be the president? Was he prepared to become the president? I don't know. I don't have enough information about him, and I don't live in the United States, so I don't have time to observe him. So I really can't give a valid opinion. I can give an opinion, but I'm not going to give the opinion on television because I don't have enough information. I'm not 100% sure. But the first time I saw him, I thought he was a bit young, okay? And I thought he was a bit arrogant. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he's not arrogant. But the first time, I don't think he's arrogant now. Arrogante, arrogant. I don't think he's arrogant. But the first time I saw him, I thought he was a bit arrogant. But maybe my impression was not right. Maybe I didn't get the right impression, okay? Or maybe he didn't make the right impression on me, okay? The impressions I get are because people make impressions on me, okay? And the first time I was informed about this English, Bago en Inglés 4.0, I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was a good idea. I said, yeah. And then when they told me I was going to be the anchor teacher, the anchor, escrito anchor, se pronuncia anchor, A, como la primera letra del alfabeto, A, B, C, D, A, anchor, anchor. Anchor es ancla. El profesor Ancla es el profesor central de la fiesta aquí. When I first heard about Bago en Inglés 4.0, I thought, wow, that's a good idea. Wow, that's a good idea. Cool. Yeah, so originally I thought it was a good idea. And then when they told me I was going to be, cuando me dijeron que yo iba a ser, fijaos cómo lo acabo de decir, when they told me I was going to be the anchor teacher and spend 390 hours in front of these cameras, then I said, I don't think that's a good idea. And so I didn't think it was a good idea. I thought it was a bad idea. No, I don't like this course. Too much work. I'm starting to get old. I'm starting to get too old to do these things. To sit in front of a television camera for 390 hours teaching English, I thought that was too much. And now, I still think it's too much, okay? You know, I'm not sure if I'll survive to the end of this program. To the end of, well, this program today, I think so. But I don't know if I'll survive to the end of the course, okay? It's a long distance course. It's a marathon. Un maratón del parloteo en inglés. It's a marathon. Speaking English, teaching English. It's fun. But when they originally approached me about being the teacher, I thought it wasn't a good idea. I didn't think it was a good idea. I thought it wasn't a good idea. Fijaos cómo he desarrollado la frase. He hilado esta frase. When they originally approached me with this idea, when they originally approached me, to approach is abordar, también es enfocar, también es plantear. pero en este caso cuando se aproximaron a mí literalmente para plantearme esta cuestión. When they originally, en un principio, en inglés solemos decir originalmente, when they originally approached me about being, about es una preposición, being es un gerundio, por tanto. When they originally approached me about being, the anchor, recuerda, ancla, the anchor teacher on this program, I said, are you crazy? Me? At this point in my life, en este punto de mi vida, diríais en español, a estas alturas de mi vida. Okay? At this point in my life, everything is solved in my life. I'm comfortable. I have delegated everything to my people. In fact, I have abdicated everything to my people. And now, you want me to sit down and give these courses day after day, week after week, month after month? My God. So I didn't think it was a good idea. Now, maybe I'm changing my mind. Maybe it's a good idea. Who knows? But originally I thought it was a bad idea. Yeah. Now, in 1977, I started this company, lo que se llama Bauen Systems. Realmente the company that injects the software. En este Aprende Inglés Tuve, el software viene de nosotros, de Vaughan. In 1977, I founded this company. I was quite young, maybe 25. I was 25. When I founded this company, I needed to give it a name. And I didn't know what name to give it. Idiomas Vaughan. I said, lenguas, forever. I had no idea what to call this company. And one person said, llámalo Vaughan. I said, why? And the person said, it's a strange name. People will remember it. People say, what name is that? And she was right. She was right. I didn't think it was a good idea at the beginning. But with time, I have seen that it was a good idea. It was a good idea. People pronounce it in different ways. Bogan, Baugan, Bugan, Ba, no, I don't know, Vaughan. All right? But still, I think it was a good idea. I thought it was a bad idea originally. But now, I think it's a good idea. It was a good idea. Okay, it's time for our sponsors to have a few words, and then I'll be back for the last minute of this segment. Okay, we have 1 minute. Think, thought, thought. Think, pensar, rumiar, meditar, reflexionar, to think. Think about it. Piénsalo. Es curioso, no decís piensa acerca de ello, pero en inglés sí. Piénsalo es think about it. Think about it. Sopésalo, entre dos alternativas, muchas veces decimos think it over. Past tense, thought. Every day I think, yesterday I thought. Rima con bought, de comprar. Brought, de traer. Caught, de coger o apresar. Taught, de enseñar. Yesterday I thought. Yesterday I bought. Yesterday I brought. Yesterday I taught. And yesterday I caught. Okay? I think, I thought. I catch, I caught. I bring, I brought. I buy, I bought. I teach, ya ves, and I taught. Another teacher, and then me again.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah, and I'm here again with all of you to practice what you just learned. So I hope you're ready because we're going to practice a very important verb right now, un verbo irregular, right? To think, in el pasado, thought. But first, let's say hello to my student for today, Luca. Hi, Luca.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. How are you today?
I'm very happy.
Okay, good. Great. I love it when my students are happy. That means our class is going to be a happy class. So, all right, we're going to practice with the verb to think in el pasado. So, for example, did you think it was hot?
Yes, I thought it was hot.
Very good. Yes, I thought it was hot. Perfect. So we're going to practice in afirmativo, el pasado thought. Now, fijaos muy bien en la pronunciación, es muy importante. Thought, thought. No me digáis thought or thought. Ese sonido no existe. Remember, thought, thought. Como si fuera solo O-T, thought. Okay, so let me hear you say thought.
Thought.
Perfect, bien. Y la TH, thought, con la lengua un poco fuera, sacando y soplando. Thought. Okay, good example. Another example. Did you think it was a good movie?
Yes, I thought it was a good movie.
Okay, good. Repeat again.
Yes, I thought it was a good movie.
Good. Did you think it was a good book?
Yes, I thought it was a good book.
Very good. Yes, I thought it was a good book. Did you think Maria was at home?
Yes, I thought Maria was at home.
Very good. Yes, I thought Maria was at home. Did you think I was right?
Yes, I thought you were right.
Good, good answer. Yes, I love it when my students think that I'm right. Tener razón, right? To be right. So yes, Hannah, I thought you were right. Okay, good answer. Bien. Okay, did you think it was 12 o'clock?
Yes, I thought it was 12 o'clock.
Okay, good. Yes, I thought it was 12 o'clock. Did you think he sent the letter?
Yes, I thought he sent a letter.
Good. Repeat again.
Yes, I thought he sent a letter.
The letter.
At the letter.
Okay, very good. Yes, I thought he sent, en el pasado aquí, otro verbo irregular en el pasado. Yes, I thought he sent the letter. Did you think she knew the answer?
Yes, I thought she knew the answer.
Good. Repeat again.
Yes, I thought she knew the answer.
All right. Knew or knew?
I
Knew.
Knew.
Yes,
Okay.
eso es.
I
Knew.
knew.
So, esto también. Todo el mundo dice knew. Knew. No, no, no. Es más fácil. Knew. Knew. Repeat. Knew.
knew.
Yes, knew. So, yes, I thought she knew the answer. Repeat.
Yes, I thought she knew the answer.
Okay, very good. Yes, I thought she knew the answer. Did you think she knew my name?
Yes, I thought she knew your name.
Good. Did you think she knew your address?
Yes, I thought she knew my address.
Okay, very good. Yes, I thought she knew my address. 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 So, aquí también pronunciación, address. Repeat, address.
Address.
Yes, again.
Address.
Okay, very good. Okay, did you think it was Saturday?
Yes, I thought it was Saturday.
Okay, did you think it was 7 o'clock?
Yes, I thought it was 7 o'clock.
Very good. Did you think he was in the office?
Yes, I thought he was in the office.
Very good. Yes, I thought he was in the office. Again, thought. Thought. So I have to repeat this many times because a lot of people mispronounce this word. Thought. Thought. A ver en casa. Let me hear you at home. Thought. Thought. Remember, TH, sacando la lengua un poco, y thought. Ought. Nunca thought ni thought. Ese O-U-G-H-T, U-G-H no existe, no sirve para nada. Es como si fuera solo O-T. Thought. Thought. Okay. So, did you think he was in school?
Yes, I thought he was in school.
Very good. Yes, I thought he was in school. Did you think it was cold?
Yes, I thought it was cold.
Very good. Repeat again.
Yes, I thought it was cold.
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 Yes, bien. So remember, I'm very picky. Muy, muy, muy tiquismiquis, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's a funny word, tiquismiquis. Okay. But in English, it's picky, picky. So I'm very picky with the endings of the words, right? Siempre menciono esto, las terminaciones de las palabras. So esta palabra, cold, cold, termina en L-D. El último sonido debería ser una D. Cold. So repeat the sentence. Yes.
Yes, I thought it was cold.
Yes, good. So yes, I thought it was cold. Did you think Marta and Maria were at home?
Yes, I thought Marta and Maria were at home.
Okay, very good. Yes, I thought Marta and Maria were at home. Did you think the car was blue?
Yes, I thought the car was blue.
Good. Did you think the house was big?
Yes, I thought the house was big.
Very good. Yes, I thought the house was big. Did you think he was prepared?
Yes, I thought he was prepared.
Repeat.
Yes, I thought he was prepared.
Okay, good. Más fuerte al final, la terminación.
Prepared.
Good. Prepared. Prepared. Again.
Prepared.
Muy bien. So, the ending again, prepared. Prepared. El último sonido es una D. D. Prepared. Okay, so es muy importante poder escuchar o oír ese último sonido. Prepared. Okay, did you think the meeting was too long?
Yes, I thought the meeting was too long.
Very good. Did you think it was a good book?
Yes, I thought it was a good book.
Okay, good. Did you think the class was fun?
Yes, I thought the class was fun.
Okay, good. That's very important. Yes, Hannah, I thought the class was fun. Good. I hope you thought the class was fun, maybe yesterday or from last week or last month. So, did you think the house was small?
Yes, I thought the house was small.
Good. Did you think the exam was difficult?
Can I say no?
Sure, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's throw one negative. Okay, go ahead.
No, I didn't think the exam was difficult.
Okay, muy bien. Ahora en afirmativo para practicar thought.
Yes, I thought the exam was difficult.
Okay, muy bien. Yes, I thought the exam was difficult. So practice, think, y thought. Ahora os dejo con Richard. Bye.
Question, do you have as much money as I do? Do you have as much money on you as I do? I don't know. Ask me how much money I have on me. Excuse me, Richard, how much money do you have on you? I don't know. Let me check. 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 Let's see. This is my wallet. This wallet contains many things. My ID, identificación, my ID, credit cards, other things, and money. Let's see. I have 80 euros on me. I have 80 euros on me. Decís lo mismo. Tengo encima. Okay. Let me put back my wallet. Okay, good. Now, do you have as much money on you as I have? Do you? Do you have more than 80 euros on you? Do you have as much money as I do? All right. It doesn't really matter. But in any case, let's continue with this concept on camera number 1. At home, I have 3 kilos of butter in my refrigerator. I like butter. Mantequilla. I have 3 kilos of butter. Do you have as much butter at home as I do? Do you have as much butter as I do? At home, I have 1 ton, una tonelada, 1 ton of flour. Flour, harina, se escribe flour, pero se pronuncia flour, como flor. Do you have as much flour as I do? Is there as much sunlight in Norway as in Spain? No, there isn't. There isn't as much sunlight in Norway as in Spain. Estoy con tanto como. En la clase anterior estaba, y la anterior, estamos con tan como. No soy tan alto como Gasol. I'm not as tall as. Aquí tenemos as 2 veces. Una vez delante del adjetivo, en este caso alto, tall, y otra vez después. Si midiera 2.16, podría decir, yes, I'm as tall as Gasol. Pero no lo mido. I'm not. So the negative, I'm not as tall as Gasol. Es muy fácil. Ahora, cuando pasamos a sustantivos, como por ejemplo aceite de oliva, no hay tanto aceite de oliva en Texas como en España. There isn't as much as. Los dos as siguen ahí y se inserta much. There isn't as much olive oil in Texas as in Spain. There isn't as much sunlight in Norway as in Spain. Is there as much sunlight in Spain as in Jordan? No, there isn't. Jordania, eh? There isn't as much sunlight. There's a lot of sunlight in Spain. Yes, it's true. But there isn't as much sunlight in Spain as in Jordan. There's more sunlight in Jordan than in Spain. Cuando decimos more or less, usamos than. Cuando iniciamos con as, es as después. There isn't as much sunlight in Spain as in Jordan. Okay. Is there as much dog food? Dog food? Comida de perros. Yes. Is there as much dog food in Spain as in the United States? No, there isn't. There's a lot of dog food in Spain, yes. But there isn't as much dog food in Spain as in the US. Is there as much snow in Spain as in Sweden? No, of course not. There isn't as much snow in Spain as in Sweden. Todos los sustantivos que estoy empleando ahora son lo que se llama con incontables. O sea, en esencia singular. Pero son masa, sustancias. No incontables. No puedes contar nieves. ¿Cuántas nieves cayeron? No. So there isn't as much snow in Spain as in Sweden. There isn't as much corruption in Spain as in Angola or Zimbabwe. There isn't as much corruption in Norway as in South America. There isn't as much corruption in Madrid as in Naples, in Italy. Naples. There isn't as much red tape or bureaucracy. Llamemos yo bureaucracy. Papeleo burocrático se dice en inglés cinta roja, red tape. There isn't as much red tape in the United States as in Spain. Aquí hay mucho, ¿eh? Allí también, pero menos. There is a lot of red tape or a lot of bureaucracy in the United States, yes. But there isn't as much as in Spain. And there isn't as much bureaucracy in Spain as in Italy. Italy is terrible, okay? And there isn't as much bureaucracy in Canada as in Argentina, okay? Red tape or bureaucracy. There isn't as much gold in Spain as in South Africa. There's a lot of gold in South Africa, oro. But there isn't much gold, or there isn't any gold, practically, in Spain. So definitely, sin lugar a dudas, es definitely, no definitivamente. La palabra definitely no es definitivamente, es sin lugar a dudas. So definitely, there isn't as much gold in Spain as in South America. Is there as much oil in Spain as in Saudi Arabia? Well, of course not. Saudi Arabia, Arabia Saudita, Saudi escrito, Saudi Arabia. Fijaos en la pronunciación de Arabia. Array. Saudi Arabia. There isn't as much oil in Spain as in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is the #1 producer of oil in the world. And Spain doesn't have practically any oil. Spain doesn't have practically any oil. So definitely, there isn't as much oil, petroleum aquí, in Spain as in Saudi Arabia, okay? But there isn't as much education in Saudi Arabia as in Spain, okay? And there isn't as much tourism in Saudi Arabia as in Spain. And there isn't as much wine, vino, in Saudi Arabia as in Spain. And there isn't as much olive oil in Saudi Arabia as in Spain. And there isn't as much saffron azafrán. There isn't as much saffron in Saudi Arabia as in Spain. But there isn't as much sunlight in Spain as in Saudi Arabia. And there aren't as many Bedouins. Aquí as many. Eso lo veremos más adelante. Okay, so it's time. I'll be back in just a few minutes, so don't go away.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Richard, and welcome. My name is Fitz. We are here today with the lovely Luca, and we're going to practice vocabulary. To consist of. Luca, what does it mean in Spanish?
Consta de,
Okay, and can you say it in English?
to consist of.
Of. Okay, at home. To consist of. To consist of. To overflow.
Derramarse.
And in English?
To overflow.
Okay, very good. To overflow. Notepad. Notepad.
Cuaderno.
And in English?
Notepad.
Okay. Notepad. Notepad. To fall down. To fall down.
Caerse.
Okay. And in English?
To fall down.
To fall down. Nursing home. Nursing home.
Residencia de ancianos.
Okay. And in English?
Nursing home.
Nursing home. Okay. Nursing home. Okay. Very good. Are you ready for some questions?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Does a fish have as much hair as a gorilla?
No, a fish doesn't have as much hair as a gorilla.
Okay. And one more time.
No, a fish doesn't have as much hair as a gorilla.
Okay. And can you say it in Spanish?
No, un pez no tiene tanto pelo como un gorila.
Okay, very good. A fish doesn't have as much hair as a gorilla. Okay, Luca, do you have as much tea as all the people in China?
No, I don't have as much tea as all the people in China.
Okay, very good. Now at home. I don't have as much tea as all the people in China. Can you repeat? Very good. Okay, I don't have as much tea as all the people in China. Luca, does Madonna have as much talent as Maria Callas?
Yes, Madonna have as much.
Has.
Madonna
Luca.
has.
Has.
Sorry.
Okay. Has.
Yes, Madonna has as much talent as Maria Callas.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Madonna has, no have, Madonna has as much talent as Maria Callas. Does Spain have as much snow as Norway?
No, Spain doesn't have as much snow as Norway.
Beautiful, Luca, okay? Say it the way Luca says it. Spain doesn't have as much snow as Norway. One more time.
Spain doesn't have as much snow as Norway.
Well done, Luca. Okay, does Portugal have as much oil as Saudi Arabia?
No, Portugal doesn't have as much oil as Arabia. No, Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, very good. And again, one more time.
No, Portugal doesn't have as much oil as
Saudi
Arabia.
Arabia, okay? Saudi Arabia, no it's Arabia, Saudi Arabia. Portugal doesn't have as much oil as Saudi Arabia. At home, please say this. Very good. Portugal doesn't have as much oil as Saudi Arabia. Okay. Does the Manzanares have as much water as the Atlantic Ocean?
No, the Manzanares
Doesn't have?
doesn't have as much water as the Atlantic Ocean.
Very good. One more time.
No, the Manzanares doesn't have as much water as the Atlantic Ocean.
Very good. The Manzanares doesn't have as much water as the Atlantic Ocean. Does Oliver Twist have as much money as Tom Cruise?
No, Oliver Twist doesn't have as much money as Tom Cruise.
As Tom Cruise, very good. Okay. Oliver Twist doesn't have as much money as Tom Cruise. Does Spain have as much rain as Ireland?
No, Spain doesn't have as much rain as Ireland.
Ireland, very good. And one more time.
No, Spain doesn't have as much rain as Ireland.
Perfect, Luca. Spain doesn't have as much rain as Ireland. Okay? Do you have as much skin as an elephant?
No, I don't have as much skin as an elephant.
As an elephant. I don't have as much skin as an elephant. How do you say that in Spanish?
No tengo tanta piel como un elefante.
Okay, and again in English?
I don't have as much skin as an elephant.
Okay. I don't have as much skin as an elephant. I don't have as much skin as an elephant. Does Murcia have as much sand as the Sahara Desert?
No, Murcia doesn't have as much sun as
The Sahara Desert.
the Sahara Desert.
Very good. And in Spanish, how do you say it in Spanish?
Murcia no tiene tanta arena como el desierto de Arabia,
The Sahara.
de Sahara.
Okay, and in English? Murcia?
Murcia doesn't have as much sun as the Sahara Desert.
Murcia doesn't have as much sand as the Sahara Desert. Murcia doesn't have as much sand as the Sahara Desert. Does Getafe Football Club have as much money as Real Madrid?
No, Getafe football team
Okay.
doesn't have as much money as Real Madrid.
Okay, Getafe football team or football club doesn't have as much money as Real Madrid. Doesn't have as much money as Real Madrid. Okay, let's review a little bit. Does Portugal have as much oil as Saudi Arabia?
I hate it.
Saudi Arabia.
Don't make me pronounce the country.
Just once. Just
Okay.
once.
Say it again, please.
Okay. Does Portugal have as much oil as Saudi Arabia?
No, Portugal doesn't have as much oil as Saudi Arabia.
Perfect. Okay, very, very good. Portugal doesn't have as much oil as Saudi Arabia. Arabia como Ray Charles. Portugal doesn't have as much oil as Saudi Arabia. Ahora en casa. Muy bien, okay? Don't forget to practice every day and don't forget to sing in English. Thank you very much and goodbye.
All right, one more class. One more class, finished. But many more classes to go. Do you have time to study? Do you have time to watch this program every day? Do you have time to learn English? When I was 32 years old, I took the most difficult and most prestigious MBA in Spain. It required 20 hours a week of study. And at that time, in 1984, 85, I had 2 children, a wife, 30 teachers working for me, a lot of responsibilities. And I managed to study 20 hours a week over a period of 2 years for my MBA. I got up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, including Saturday and Sunday. And I did most of the work before my family got up. They never realized I was studying 20 hours a week. Querer es poder. Aplicadlo a esto, por favor.